Alright everybody, today we're going to be looking at long division with 2-digit divisors and 3-digit divisors. So let's take a look at our first problem here. So it reads 2037 divided by 97. The first thing you should know is that the first number is the first in the house. First in line, first in the house. Alright, so we're going to do that. 97 is going to go next. Alright, so as we go through, alright, because I don't know my 97 timetables, but we can say 97 cannot go into 2. We know it cannot go into 20. So this is where we're going to have to do what's called guess and check. So if you estimate 97 to 90 and 203 to 200, well, I could guess that 90 is probably going to be pretty close to 200 because of 180. So we're going to use 2 and then actually multiply 97 times 2, our actual number. So we get 14. 2 times that is 18 plus what? All right, so we get 194. All right, go ahead and subtract. We get 9, 0. All right, so then we bring down our next number, which is 97. A little bit easier to deal with now. So 97 times 1 is going to get us 97, and we have no remainder, so our answer is 21. All right, now to make it even more difficult, we're going to look at 3-digit divisors, which when it comes to dividing by whole numbers is probably the pinnacle of difficulty, right? So once again, the first number, first in line, first in the house, okay? And then we have the 123. We're going to take the same approach as we did before. We know that 123 cannot go into 1, it cannot go into 4, but it probably can go into 147. So if we do what's called guess and check, I'm thinking it can probably only go once. So let's do that. So we do what's called dirty monkeys smell bad. I'll go over that in a minute. So first we divided, we said 1, we multiplied, which is 123 times 1. Now we're going to subtract. All right, we're going to bring down, that's your B. And it looks like 123, if I multiply by maybe 2, let's see if that works. 6, 4, 2. All right, so it does go into it evenly, which we got lucky with. So our answer for that would be 12. So a lot of this is what we call guess and check. All right, let's take a look at a word problem, because I know we always have a good time with those. It states, how much, or Mike traveled a distance of 608 miles from Pittsburgh, PA to Birmingham, Alabama. If the car used 19 gallons of fuel in all, calculate the average, which tells us that it's division miles covered per gallon. So our 608 is going to go inside. Our 19 is going to go on the outside. Now, I don't want you to think that the larger number always goes inside the house, because that will not always be the case, as you'll see in my other videos. So we can do a rough estimate. So 20 times 3 would get it close to 60, or exactly 60. So let's use 3 with 19. We see that that gets us 57. That's pretty close. So we have 57. We subtract. All right. And then we can see that 20 would get us close, just over 40. But let's see how that works with 19. All right, so that's exactly that. So it's 32 miles per gallon. All right, which is a pretty good gas mileage for a car.